Vivian!
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing, Vivian?
Before you
Don't
do,
stop!
could you help us ensnare the
Vivian!
crooked man?
No! Fuck! No, 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 no!
Oh, balls.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just... Jesus.
Oh, he's going to be really pissed with me now, because he's going to blame it on
Vivian!
me.
I didn't fucking mean it! I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
Oh, are you dying? You're going to be dead now.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both
You
know how
wanna-
this ends.
If you want me to stop your suffering, I will.
Just make it quick. I know what I did.
All right, Georgie.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the cruel but kind thing to do, rather than the cruel but cruel thing to do. Okay. Well, we've saved at least one stripper, potentially. So we've got to look on the positives here. These two deaths may have saved one stripper. And we're saving the electricity. You know, good, either way. Okay, now to take on the Crooked Man. Shepherd Metalworks. Trying to think if that's a reference to anything. Nothing I can think of. Okay. Go through the door, I guess. Not got many other choices.
Of course.
Curses! It's locked. Fixed it. It was just stiff. Okay, good. Everything's happening so quickly. I know I've not been commentating much, but it's because well, duh. Have you been watching? Okay, so what's this? Some nice packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Yes, well done. How well observed. I guess we're gonna just go through the door. Here we go. Oh, a light came on. How lovely. Everyone must be aware that I'm here then.
Bigby Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Okay, let's examine
You
this
used to
board.
be something.
Images of Okay, so those are the strippers. That's me. That's me with the faith. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Okay. I'm not as scary as you, though, am I, dear? I read that as red at first, and I was very confused. But bleach makes more sense. Silver bullets.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, darling. Okay.
It's about
You
time.
don't fight
showed
fair,
up.
do you?
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Yes. I'm the
Bigby.
errand boy.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Oh, she was going to say no to that.
Or was she
whatever.
too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Oh.
Oh, come on!
No, I shouldn't have done that.
Is that the best you can do?
Stop hitting. Oh, I was going to say stop hitting yourself, but that didn't really work. Okay, so she's going to play dirty. But then, I'm not surprised. And then she's going to pop out of nowhere, isn't she? Because that's what she likes to do. We got to be ready to hit all the buttons, including the A button. Also all the other buttons. Oh, is this a wise move? Somewhere where we can be easily knocked? I'm not sure if it is. Okay. Can I move? Yes, I can move. Okay. Damn steam. Getting in the way. Oh, what? I hit B! It totally hit B. Maybe it'd have been worse if I hadn't hit B. Oh, okay. That's what
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Like a real man / woman. Oh, how lovely. She's got broken mirror inside her. I should have probably waited till she attacked. Okay, so that was a bad move. Okay, note yourself. Do not wait for her to attack. Attack when I can. That is almost always the better option. Repeatedly hit A! Oh god, I've never had to hit A so much in this game before until this chapter. I'm not going to stop hitting A. I'm not going to let her have more A's on her. No, I'm already broken. No. Okay. Yeah. Want some? Get it. Oh, she got some Mary thing going on. Oh, tricksty lady. Tricksty. Okay, that wasn't good. Okay. Ow. Go away. Don't like you. You're being mean. Stop this. How about we fight fair, one-on-one, yeah? Yeah? That sounds more fair, doesn't it? Okay. Get off. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got a hit A. Oh, how we got a hit. Oh. Oh, wow. There we go. Okay, the fake's shatter into glass. There we go. Oh dear. Ooh, this is interesting. Come on. I wonder if this is our final form or if we have another form after this, because at this point we're in essence a giant dog. Ah, so this is the real one. Okay, maybe it's not. Go away. Yeah, that's right there. Oh, yeah. Come on. He huffed and he puffed and he blew them all down. She's the last one. She's the real one then. Oh, how lovely. Dagger for a face. Is she the final one? Is she the real one? I've got red on me. Am I now naked? No, it's fine. My clothes there are completely untorn. How lucky. Hello. Do you want to have a reasonable conversation now?
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look,
He's
there's
got
no reason for us
lots
to be
of
at each
influence.
other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
Yeah, explain.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
There
And
is.
I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
I'm doing this for Faith, because she and Lily died, and someone is gonna answer for that.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Yeah,
Georgie.
but he wasn't who was
He's
responsible.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can
It's
brighten
not-
up a little.
It may be the
It's
bullet
over.
that kills them,
So,
but it's still the
shall
gun.
we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work. What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal? Killing me here would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse.
We do it my way.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
No. I want
Your
answers.
punishment will follow.
So who was watching that? Someone was watching that.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing, I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did
Yep.
well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This?
Shut
You should be
up.
ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances,
Special
I thought it best
circumstances.
if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
Let
It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too,
dead.
aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no...
That doesn't
Not
change anything.
that simple,
We'll deal with
buddy.
it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Yes, I do.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is
And
there
kidnapping
anything you
Crane.
would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute.
Let him
Wanted a
speak.
chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
Let him
The
speak.
Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
but
on with
we
it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more
Damn right,
snap
Snow.
judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Whoa, whoa,
This is
whoa.
ridiculous.
Whoa. Don't uncuff him. Why did he uncuff
You have
him?
the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You
Yeah.
might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Is this going somewhere?
Straight to the point, I see. You'll make a fine deputy mayor. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless,
No,
sniveling on
he's
street
turning
corners,
things around. I
I
should
was
just
there to
kill
look
the
out for
fucker,
you.
shouldn't I?
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Faples get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
Yeah.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right
I'm gonna
away.
start
But I
smoking.
want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
Jury duty
and
simulator.
he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those
I don't like
girls
Bluebeard.
will have their justice.
Oh, yes, I did kind of like that lady. Oh.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course.
I see where
Yes,
he's...
you're responsible.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before
Those are
you
the
decided to kidnap
Cranes.
him.
Yeah.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean,
reason
a certain
we're here.
level of privilege should be afforded to
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby!